artificial intelligence is everywhere, whether it's work, whether in your personal life. AI has completely taken us over like a storm. But being a psychologist as well, I feel it's very important to understand the nuances of AI and the psychology overall. So I would try to address, or I would continue to talk about the relation between psychology and AI, and how can we use both of them to get more and understand more about AI, how it works, and what can it do for us, right? Because I am a psychologist, I'm an engineer, I'm product leader, so both all of these things help me to build that connection between each of these. Today we are going to understand something which helps the developers to build AI a bit more specific than in general, which is called meta prompting. But before I come to meta prompting, I want to ask you a question. The question is, have you ever wondered that before maybe an interview, or before your exam, or before something important, what you do is start self talking? Be in a quiet place, try to visualize what's going to happen, try to anticipate the situation, and try and see, okay, what kind of output or outcome are you looking into, and you prepare yourself in a way that you are going to face the situation. Now these are not any superstition, or these are not any just coincidence. These are called priming. So we prime ourselves to understand. The priming effect is used in psychology and in industry in many ways. Have you ever wondered, okay, what is your favorite sitcom? You might have heard, or you might have watched many sitcoms, right? And if you have noticed, in sitcoms what they do is, in certain situations they create the background laugh, right? And that background laugh is actually a priming effect. It primes you to think it's a comic scene, and you laugh, you smile. So that's how the brain gets primed. So that is called priming effect. And these are nothing but, more importantly, these are very subtle, these are subconscious. It does not really come with a label, right? So that's how you get primed with different incidents. Now let's come to meta prompting. Now, what is meta prompting? We all understand that we use prompt engineering, right, to get something out of AI from to understand. So let's take an example of ChatGPT. And now, if you are using a ChatGPT as a user, you are writing a prompt to get some answers from ChatGPT. Now that's how ChatGPT works. So as a consumer, you're doing this. Now, if you put any prompt, and depends on the quality of the prompt, of course, you'd get a generic answer. Sometimes it gets specific answer. If we write a prompt very well, and that's why prompt engineering is one of the key crucial to get maximum out of any Gen AI tool for that matter, right? So, but what happens is, because the LLM which are being used in OpenAI or any other AI which is trained, right? These are trained in generic data. So what happens, the moment you provide some prompt, it shows you a generic answer. But what if you want something very specific? So you have an LLM, for example, and you want to use it for medical purpose, or use it for sports purpose, right? Just for an example, right? And you want the answers to be very, very specific. So from the development end, not from the user end, what can we do is, we can use meta prompting, right? So that's a meta prompting to the LLM. So I am defining the LLM to behave in certain way, or giving some instructions, giving some prompt that behave in separate, specific way. For example, if it is a for medical purposes, for no matter, we would say, this is, you are a medical expert. Or if it is for a marketing, you say you are a marketing strategist. Or if it is for a sports website, a sports LLM. So we'll say you are a sports enthusiast, or you are a football coach, just for an example, right? A football manager, football fan, whatever, or a cricket fan. So what are we doing? We are, and how do you want to communicate? Make your tone very professional, or we can say your output would be always in, we can say it's in, in different format, if you want it to be in different format, right? So who you are, what is your goal, what does success looks like for you, right? What are the things that you're going to follow, so you can define whatever prompting, whatever you want that AI to do. Now what we are doing, we are priming the AI to behave in such a way, right? So from a psychological point of view, we think, so we are ensuring that the LLM is primed to do something. So whenever the situation or trigger happens, the trigger is what? The trigger is a user goes there and write a prompt to get that out of AI, right? So when that happens, it gives as per the primed effect, as per the meta prompt, just like how we behave, just like we laugh through the sitcoms whenever there is a laugh background, whenever there is a sound of laughing from background, we also laugh. That's how priming is happening in the field of AI. So we are trying to, the engineers are trying to improve the quality of LLM to give answers. So what happens when this happens? What is the benefit for the user? The benefit for the user is that it's now a collaborating tool for you, not a generic answer machine, right, where you just type in and get some answer. Rather, it's a very collaborative tool which helps you to get the best. I hope you liked it. I'll continue to provide the relation between psychology and AI, and hope to help you understand AI a bit better. Thank you so much.